by me? Oh, not at all. Did you stand by me? No way. But all the time when we were close, well, I remember these things the most.
Hello there, Pauline Meadley here once again, and a nice warm welcome to my workshop. As you all know, that I'm really passionate about segmented bowls and segmented vessels, anything to do with segments, and I'm there. I absolutely adore it. I know people say that they can't be bothered, it's too fiddly, you get glue all over. I think it's absolutely wonderful. I get a lot of pleasure, it's very relaxing. I have to admit it takes a lot of time. I'm planning to do a segmented bowl, and I guess it takes between 30-35 hours to do one from start to finish, and most of the time is cutting the segments, gluing them all together, and that's not including the downtime when you're just waiting for things to dry. I think that's about 30 hours of physical work. Anyway, what I've come up with is an idea that I make a type of clamp or some type of facility so that when I do segments on the tilt, which you've seen me do before, and I've only been able to go up to about 12 degrees, and I don't want to take it further. I want to take it about 25, possibly 35, and all I need is some type of press clamp so that when I'm tightening it, they won't pop out. So I need some type of press clamp to facilitate that, so I can tighten it up and there's pressure putting down from the top. So what my plans are is to make a one what will do anything from say 12 inches down to 6 inches or even 4 inches. And what I propose to do is I bought some stud bar, the threaded stud bar, and I'm going to make the base out of some 3/4 ply. My plan is to make a base of say 12 inches, the stud bar going through the centre, and then I will have a series of different presses or just discs what will press down. I'll be able to put pressure on it with a nut on the stud bar, and I'll make a one probably 10 inches, 8 inches and 6 inches. So without further ado, we'll start by cutting the base and getting the stud bar through, and then we'll have the 3 or 4 different sized presses what go on the top. Well, as you can see, all I've done, I've cut 3 300mm rings and a 250, a 200 and a 150 ring. All I'm going to do now, I've done one just for the base, that will fit into there, and all I'll do, I'll just glue them together. And that's the principle of it. When these are a couple of rings where I've made ready, you know, they're still obviously separate, just ready to be sanded down and glued together. But what it's mainly for is when I cut these on the tilt, that when you tighten them up, that they don't spring out, and that's the principle of it. Place that on top of that. Tighten the bowl down, and then obviously it'll do for gluing these up as well once I get them all sanded down. But that's the principle of it, but it's mainly for, or should I say, a necessity when you're doing a segmented ring on the tilt. Obviously it'll keep them from moving, and that is the principle. I'll just get an adjustable spanner. And then tighten them up. I've made that about 2 inches longer, so if I wanted to glue more rings together, then it'll work. So that is the principle of it. Well, I know it was a short video, but I found it so helpful. It's absolutely superb. I think the full clamp, or should I say press clamp, whatever you want to call it, cost me for the stud bar itself was £2.30. That included 3 bolts, 10 washers and a metre of stud bar. I've had the plywood in my wood stockpile, so it probably cost altogether about £10 I would have thought, with including the wood itself. So all in all, it's absolutely superb, and to be perfectly honest, it'll come into its own when I'm doing my next but one video. I'm going to do another bowl with the segments cut on the tilt, and I'm going to take it to probably 25, possibly 30 degrees. And as I said before, if you've seen the video, as you try to squeeze the segments in, they want to flip up. This will compensate for that, so it's absolutely invaluable. So anyway, I know it was a short video, but thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I hope that this would be of advantage to you. Thanks very much now. Bye.